Hello friends, welcome back to our new video. In this video we are going to discuss the strumming pattern based on bass and treble string. Before we start our today's discussion, I hope you gone through my previous video and you are very thorough with a pop strumming pattern which we discussed in the last video. And if you have here accidentally, it's a humble request, go back to my first video and watch each and every video from there, because this syllabus, particularly the beginner series, I developed such a way that every lesson is interdependent on the next one. So unless and until you don't watch my previous video, you won't understand what is going on in the current one. Going back to the topic, strumming pattern based on the bass and treble string. So what is bass and treble string in a guitar? We have 6 strings in a guitar. So starting from the lowest, so your lowest string is the 6th one, which is E, lowest E, and then A, and then D. So these 3 strings are bass strings, and starting from your higher string, which is the first one, E, then B and G, these first three strings are your treble strings. Okay, so now what kind of a stroke you can apply? So on bass strings you can apply downstroke. Upstroke on the bass string is very rare thing, and we will see in a advanced series. No need to worry about it right now. On treble strings we have down as well as upstrokes. Okay, so how we denote the notation for the half strummings or bass or treble strumming? So if this is a full downstroke, okay, this we denote by a down arrow or capital letter D, then this is the bass string downstroke is denoted by a small arrow with underline. So it will be a small arrow and there will be an underline. So if you see the underline, then you see the small arrow, then you need to know that that is a downstroke on a bass string. Another notation is there is a small letter D with a underline. So these are 2 notations by which you can say it's a downstroke on a bass string. And what about downstroke on a treble string? It will be a small arrow downwards without underline, and another notation will be the small capital D letter without underline, and that will be your downstroke for the treble string. Okay, similarly for upstroke, if whole big arrow is your upstroke on all strings, or capital U is the notation for the upstroke, then half stroke is upstroke is a small upward arrow or a small capital a small letter U. So these are the denotation. So now how we can practice this? So if you see this exercise, in this exercise we have first beat is down capital D, which is the whole stroke, right, and followed by a small d with the underline, which is a half stroke on a bass string. So you will just try to strum these 3 strings, and then you have small D without underline, which is downstroke on a lower string, that is higher treble strings. Okay, so how this will be played? So whole stroke down, bass downstroke, and treble downstroke. So this will be and for upstroke you have a whole upstroke, then you have a small downstroke, then you have small upstroke, where you will strum these 3 string treble string upward. So this whole exercise will be okay. Practice this, know the symbols, and once you are good with understanding symbols for half downstroke for bass and treble string, we will do this exercise. Where, what is this exercise? This is small d with the underline, which is bass down, then small u, which is treble up, then 2 treble up, then 1 bass down, and then treble up. So this strumming pattern is and if you play it continuously, it will sound something like this. So practice this using bass and treble. So this is called as a half strokes. And in next lecture we will see how this little thing called a capo will transform your guitar playing as a beginner. So stay tuned and we'll see you in our next lesson. Till then, practice well and bye bye.